Bitcoin is crashing again. Surprise. The markets just keep on looking shaky, but is it time to panic? Should you be worried about what's going on in the markets right now? Well, I have some insight on that for you, and chances are if you have been watching my videos over the last 2 weeks, you know what's happening right now, you know what to think about, and you're probably not that surprised. These are the kind of market events, though, that do end up separating the men from the boys. Are you ready for this? Do you have the diamond hands required to be a Bitcoin hodler? My name's Lark, and every day I make videos to help you make money investing. So if that's what you want to do, subscribe to the channel, smash the thumbs up button, and click on the bell to make sure you catch all of my videos. By the way, if you are a trader, then you should get yourself an account over on Femex. It is the best exchange for traders. You can long and short Bitcoin, Ethereum, Chainlink, Cardano, Polkadot, and loads of other top altcoins over on Femex. And as a special bonus, you can get up to a $150 Bitcoin trading bonus, as well as 10% off of your trading fees by using the link down below me here in the description to start your account. Thank you in advance for using that link and supporting the channel. Okay, now let's get into the charts here. Things are not looking super pretty at the moment. The price of Bitcoin falling quite hard again today. We are now down 12% in just the last 2 days. Bitcoin has failed to hold on to the 50-period moving average as support. I was talking yesterday that we'd really want to see that holding as support. It did not hold as support. We did blast past that, showing that the area circled in red on this chart here is actually just a fake out. It was a bull trap. The break of this moving average signals that we could see a further downside move over the weekend. Now, should any of that really have you worried? Isn't time to panic, any of that stuff? No, it's not. Come on, guys. You know what I'm gonna say before I even say it. It's what we talk about around here. In fact, everything is going according to plan. I've been saying for the last 10 days that the market structure was crazy similar to the correction at $42,000. Well, up until now, it has exactly been playing out as per that pattern. That does, however, bring up the reality of what could happen over the next few days, over the coming week. You see, the big correction after $42,000 actually saw Bitcoin coming back down and hitting a new low after this kind of initial rally back up. It came right back down and hit a new low, lower than the initial sell-off actually. I'm not saying this is exactly what's going to happen or this is the most likely scenario necessarily, but I think that you should be mentally ready to see Bitcoin come back down to the lower 40,000s before this correction is over. Right now, we still need that daily close above $50,000 before we can really start talking about a trend reversal. That would mean a close above the green line on the chart here. Ideally, though, I really want to get a daily candle closing above $52,500. That would cancel out the wick from the recent pump. It would be a new high daily close, breaking out of the downtrend. For the dip buyers in the audience, watch for $44,000 and $43,000 and potentially even $42,500 as interesting levels of areas to buy in the coming days. It is possible that we go lower during this correction, but those are good areas of interest for keen shoppers to keep an eye out for. Just remember, the bull run is not over. In fact, we may very well be looking at a Bitcoin double bottom forming up on this dip. That would be a very bullish thing if it did happen, assuming of course that the global markets don't completely tank and drag Bitcoin down with it. Then this is a likely scenario to keep an eye on. If that does happen, then it will be a launch pad for really Bitcoin moving forward, helping us break out and potentially heading up to test new price highs, entering back into price discovery. Just remember, corrections are totally normal, and that what you are seeing right now, absolutely nothing out of the ordinary for Bitcoin and really for cryptocurrency. I think the guys who've been around for a while in the markets probably, not fussed at all by any of this stuff. If you really believe that Bitcoin is going to go to 6 digits, like I do, then dips are just buying opportunities nothing more. Every single day, the on-exchange balances of Bitcoin keep dropping, while average investors are out there panic selling. Whales and institutions are sitting on the other side of that trade, steadily accumulating Bitcoin. Follow the big money. Watch what these guys are doing, because it always shows the same thing. Right now, those guys are buying up Bitcoin like crazy. 2021 is going to be a watershed year for cryptocurrency markets, for cryptocurrency adoption. I think this decade is going to be absolutely insane, beyond what you can probably imagine. I feel like we're in the early 2000s right now in terms of like what the internet was. That's crypto now. This is not the time for fear. And finally, for today, I have some bullish PayPal news for you. Speaking of adoption of cryptocurrencies, in a recent interview, the CEO of PayPal said that the company is working on expanding its offerings beyond just buy, sell, and hold features. That could mean one of two things. The first is that PayPal will introduce a payment processing application, or a payments app, some kind of payments app, potentially for consumers to use from their phones and stuff like that. That seems like a pretty likely scenario considering who PayPal is and what PayPal does. A payments app utilizing cryptocurrencies would make a lot of sense. If it did introduce a payment service for crypto, massive. Not that people are going to spend their Bitcoin, but in terms of like, transferring USDC and stuff like that, this could be a big deal. The second possibility would be DeFi integrations. Imagine if people could start earning high rates of interest on their crypto dollars on PayPal. Traditional banks right now are offering like 0.01% in the USA. That's stupid. If PayPal offered rates like 4 or 5%, which is pretty, vanilla in terms of DeFi, that would get a huge amount of public interest. This might be part of their recent hints at a super app coming for PayPal. The CEO also said that PayPal is currently experimenting with smart contracts and with Ethereum as it looks for ways to improve payments and to add in additional functionality. I hear that. I think DeFi. Unfortunately, though, the PayPal CEO has said that he does not foresee the company buying Bitcoin anytime soon. Come on, man. Come on. Just help us out over here. Come on. Just a billion. Just a cool billion, man. Just a cool billion. Throw it in. Just buy some Bitcoin. Anyway, but they will be watching for more crypto companies to buy. So that's a positive, I suppose. But anyway, this is still good news in regards to cryptocurrency adoption. Your question for today: do you think that Bitcoin is going to come back down to retest these areas in the lower 40,000s? Or do you think that's kind of it? We're not going to go much lower than that? Or are you even more bearish? Or you think we might come back down into the 30,000s? Who knows? Who knows? But one thing I do know, 6-digit Bitcoin, guys, it's coming. Not a question of if, it's only a question of when. Anyway, thanks so much for watching today's video, and peace out till next time.